Okay, everyone, I'm back. Like I mentioned, I'm really excited. I jumped right in and I purchased the program. I'm going to walk you through the process here to purchase it. I'm going to give you some tips as well, which I find, not only it applies to this, but applies to other things that I just find helpful. The first thing I want to tell you, this is my first tip, I guess. Take screenshots of everything because the screenshot is going to be your proof that you went through the process, just in case anything happens. That's something that I learned a while ago, and I just think it's important to just take screenshots when it involves something important, like you're paying for something. I like to take screenshots. This is where you're going to land. You're going to land at this cover page here. And the cover page is like it says there, the Legacy Builders Program. It has the master resale rights. And again, there's different levels. You can come in at the $100 level, which has certain things that you'll learn. And then you come in at a 300, there's more things that you can learn, the 600 and so forth. I remember, if I'm not mistaken, a few months ago, the top of the line here, the top level was the 600, but they added more things to the program and they put another level on top of that, which is the $900 level. And you can see here, it's very small, but you'll get to see it here. This page, you don't have to pay, yet. At least you could come here, get to see it, become familiarized with it to see if it's a good fit for you. You have the levels that are there. You have I forgot what it's called. It's the first level, and that teaches you some things. And then you go to the 300 level, which is the passive daily pay blueprint. And then you go to the 600, which is the one that used to be the top. That's the digital marketing one. And then now they have this higher level because they increased some other things, which is the one I'm interested in learning. One of the reasons why I'm going to go for the higher tier is because there's more things that I want to learn there. Some of these things in the first level I already knew. I just wanted to, basically learn what I don't know, right? I'm getting the top level. Now, I know that this is not, it's not that cheap, I guess I should say. I don't want to use that word, but it is not inexpensive. And however, I've paid for much more than this. The level I'm coming in at is 900. You have the 100, the 300, the 600, and then the 900 level. I've paid for trainings, 1600, 1997, which is a lot of the same price for a lot of the trainings out there. I find 900 to be doable for what I wanted to learn. Now, I want to clarify something because a lot of people didn't clarify this before. This is a program where you can learn real skills. I need to learn some of these. Now, on top of learning the skills, you get to resell it if you want. The goal is to recoup your investment and keep learning. And that's really what attracted me to this type of program. You could increase your revenue as well as learn new skills. Now, my understanding is that if they did not have real, skills or programs for you to learn, this would be called other things. And I'm not into those other things. I'm really into, I want to learn new skills and then, they make it a bonus for you to resell it. That's really, I think it's great. What drew me into the program as well is that people I used to follow, or well, not that I used to, but that I followed on YouTube that I learned a lot from, they're also participating in this. Because they're participating in it, I thought, that adds to the validity of this program. And now the other thing I want to mention, which I think is a huge bonus, you could divide it up into payments. There is a payment plan of 3 payments. And what I really liked about having to divide it is that there's no increase in the cost. Normally, when you have to pay something in a payment plan, you have to pay a little bit more. I just joined another course, and this is for an additional service I want to offer my clients. And I was surprised that when I went to do the payment plan in that course, it was only $20 more, which is really inexpensive compared to other programs where when I looked at how much would it be the payment plan, it was like $200 difference. For that, I'll just put it on a credit card and pay it myself instead of relying on a payment plan. With this program, what I really liked was that it was not even $20 more expensive. It was like the same price, just divided up into three equal payments. For me, that was a no-brainer because I'm thinking that, or my strategy is that I'll go ahead and start the payment plan. By the time I resell this, because that's my hope is that I'll resell it, then I'll just recoup the first payment and then pay off what I owe. And then that way we're back at zero. And that's really the strategy with this. Okay. But let's say I don't sell anything. I'm here to learn what this has to offer. And I heard from people that I have followed on YouTube for months now, they're buying and they're saying that it's a good program. They're saying it, and I've learned a lot from them. I'm going to trust them. And that's the whole idea behind digital marketing is that people get to know you and they can make a decision about you. Do they like you? Do they trust you? And if not, they move on to someone else. And I wanted to show you this page. This is the first page that you're going to come across. And then you're going to click on the blue button here where it says Get Started Now. And again, you still do not have to pay anything. You would press that. And then you're going to go into this screen. I'm just kind of walking you through these screens. So you're going to be taken to here. And then here you will put your first name and an email, and then you would click the Get Started Now. Once you click that, it's going to then take you inside, which I'm not going to do that now because I would have to, put a fake name and an address, and I don't want to do that. It's going to take you to the different programs inside the course, and it's going to show you this is the $100, this is what you'll learn. This is the 300, this is what you'll learn. And you could go in there and just choose the one that's right for you. Now, besides that, if you are going to do this because you heard you can resell it and you want to just focus on that part of this program, and I hope that you will still go through the course because there's a lot of good stuff here for you to learn. And if you're just going to resell this, you know, I don't know. I honestly don't know how long that's going to last. But besides that, I'm here because I want to learn real skills for my business. And things are always changing. You always have to be learning. What I learned when I opened my practice in the 2000s are very different than what it is now because technology has evolved so much. We'll always have to be learning and relearning digital marketing, right? Here you will put your name and your email address. And then once you've done that, then you're going to be taken to another page. You'll choose what you want to do. And then you're gonna decide and you're gonna pay. Now, when you do pay, now we're going to this other screen. When you pay, again, take a screenshot of everything that you're doing. I took a screenshot of the page that I just showed you because that's what I'm able to show you. I filled out my information. I did take a screenshot of that. I went in, I took a screenshot of what I saw, and then when I decided to pay, I put in my information. I took a screenshot, and then I realized afterwards that the screenshot had all my credit card information. I had to delete that, of course, but I took a screenshot just so that I showed that I was paying for it. And then after that, at the bottom, you have to kind of go down. It'll say like in blue letters for the payment plan if you want to do that. And that'll divide it into three equal payments. And the 900 is 300 each payment. And what I heard in the community by asking people that I saw on YouTube before I even purchased it, if you went at a lower, let's say you decide to go with the 100 or the 300 or whatever, it's somebody said, and I haven't seen it in writing, but I heard it from enough people that I think it's true. If you have 30 days to upgrade, and then you would pay the difference. After 30 days, they make you pay the whole amount of whatever you want to upgrade to. And again, it's a personal decision as well as professional because I saw what I wanted to learn and I'm like, I need to learn what's in the 600 and in the 900. I need to learn those better. And I went with the 900 because I knew I needed those skills. And then after you make that payment and you're basically in, you get this page where it says wait, you're one step closer. And now you have to pay a separate $29 website fee because this fee goes somewhere else. My understanding is that the $29 website fee actually goes to the program or the company, and the program itself is going to the individual that gave you the link to purchase. That individual makes that revenue that you have purchased the program, and then the $29 goes to the company. It's a website fee. It's supposed to, again, I just did this. I don't even know. I don't have that experience. That's going to be in another video, but it's supposed to create a website for you. And this is the situation here. This is what I'm already seeing. This is another tip. A lot of people are getting into this. It's really now about how do you, just like in any business, how do you stand out? How do you make yourself different than others in this program? Because other people are also giving away links. If there's a way that you could change things around, add your own branding, if you have already a company, you want to add your brand. The brand basically means if you have a logo, if you have colors, I have three colors for my practice, my clinical practice, and I have three other colors for a leadership development company that I also own. Those colors plus the logo is part of the brand. The brand also includes the font that you use and things like that. But just to keep it simple, the more that you can customize this with keeping the message clear, you don't want to really change too much of the message because it looks like it's pretty clean and clear and it's been working. So I wouldn't mess with that. That's going to also tie into what they call the SEO, which is the search something optimization. And you don't want to mess with that because whatever you're writing on these things, they're connected with Google and Google search and all of that. Search engine optimization. There we go. Sometimes I forget these names, but you're taken here. You're going to be sure that you click on this red. You don't want to like get away from this page or close it out. I really don't know what happens if that happens. But you just want to make sure that you screenshot it, click on this. You're going to pay again. They're going to take other payment information for just the 29. The 29 is not a monthly fee, it's a one-time fee, and this is for the website. Okay, that would be that. And now let me go to share the next screen. After you get through that, you should get to this screen, which I'm really happy to get to. It's basically success. You are in. So, hey, I'm in. Please sit tight and do not refresh or click away from this page. It could take up to 60 seconds. You just kind of want to wait, and then it's going to take you to the other page, which is basically that you're in. Let me just get that page here. Okay, I don't know why I don't see it with my share. Oh, here it is. Okay, so you are then in, you're in. And this is what it looks like. This is the first page. You've probably seen this from other people if you have been actively researching this like I have. I mean, I don't even know how many weeks I've been looking at this and really meditating and seeing if this is for me or not. Again, actually, I can show you now because you'll see it here. You have this is the Legacy Builders program. This is the one that's 100. That's the basically the first part. And let's just click on it. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah. This is kind of the first part about it. And it walks you through, it looks like how to log into Kajabi. Kajabi is a like a learning management system. And I used to have Kajabi. I switched to another platform. And if you want to know, let me contact me and I can let you know that. It's a different platform. And the reason I did that, it's not Kajabi's wonderful. I started with Thinkific and then I went to Kajabi. Kajabi's great. It's like the Mercedes. However, for what I do, because I need, the trainings that I do on the internet are very interactive. And I needed something more interactive than Kajabi, at least at that time. I have not been on Kajabi. So I don't know if they've added other things. They probably have. I just don't know. I went over to another platform that at that time, and we're talking probably a year and a half ago, it was just much more interactive, much more, yeah, fun and interactive to use. Kajabi at that time only had like quizzes and assessments and things like that, but this was much more interactive, and I needed that because I was basically transitioning from being face to face with a client to being online. The same interactive and games and playful activities that I always did, I needed to also do that, but through a virtual format. And that was important. Now, here you also see on the other side the passive daily pay blueprint. I want to say that's the 300. Yeah, the 300 for this one. Let's take a look at that. Well, I guess all of them at the beginning have like how to navigate in Kajabi. I think that's just to help you get into the course. But this was actually going through like a couple of things I see here. What is passive income, community, resale rights? It talks about mindset. They're very big on a 2-hour workday. I don't even know what that is because I'm always doing something. And then you have like automation and how to connect payment gateways. The Systeme.io is a funnel system. And actually, a funny story, I was just introduced to that a few months ago because I decided to try affiliate marketing and to sell something that I thought was very interesting, and it was part of my field. It was something to do with a system of how to meditate, but it was like a uh, an equipment or device. And I was introduced to Sistine. Usually I know ClickFunnels and those, but this one's interesting. And then here it talks about how to connect that. It's really about funnels, connecting the payment. I guess it's talking about capture pages or lead magnets. It's another way of saying that, I think. So this is kind of what this one's about: social media, passive daily blueprint. This is kind of looking, oh, it's also finding your ideal customer, which is also called an avatar. There's a lot here. There's 2 pages. And I'm just kind of giving you a little taste because there's so much here. The digital mastery was the highest level before. And this is, I think, where I'm at. Again, you have the getting started, how to navigate, and then you have the launch kit. This is similar to the other ones. Now, this part is the part that becomes different when you're talking about domain, professional email, all of that I already have. I'm going to be skipping through some of this stuff. Um, we're back at the sales funnel, capture pages. There's some of the things I think what this is doing, it seems to me, with every level, it takes the level before, includes it, and then it goes on from there. Here, you're learning about social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and then you go on from there to you're getting into storytelling. There's 3 pages as opposed to 2. There's more content here. Building a strong brand identity, like I mentioned before, attracting. I was attracted to this level because of all the social media training, the TikTok training, the Facebook, all of that. I mean, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, I mean, I'm on the social medias, but I'm not doing what I could be doing. I'm not really using the strength behind it. That's why. And Pinterest, forget it. I don't do anything with Pinterest except for take a lot of pictures during Christmas of what I would like people to buy me, my family. There's also like real strategy going live. There's stuff here that I want to use. Affiliate marketing for sure. I want to get better at that. Email marketing, and then of course using AI, which I've been doing. This is, let's see, I'm going to take us out of here and then let's get into the one I actually bought, which is this one. Again, we have the same thing going in. Okay, so now it's more about, see, I'm still seeing the same things. Yeah, that's just what it's doing with every level. Basically, what they did, so you don't have to be jumping around. They're including what they had in the prior levels here. And this is more about how to post free ads. That wasn't in the earlier level. How to grow a following on social media. They had the setting up, but not the growing the following. Okay. And what I'm hearing from everyone is that they're constantly adding. And the founder, which is Michelle O'Neill, that I just see here, and I've heard her talk. It's interesting because the person that I was following on YouTube that started doing this to try it out and they had good recommendations. One of the things I love is that they went ahead and researched Michelle and they couldn't find, and it's funny, he said, I couldn't find any dirt on her. And not that it's, nice to look for dirt for people, whatever, but I think in doing your due diligence, what I do, and I do this, I always, write the name of whatever I'm being attracted to buy or whatever, and I put scam after that, or I put, I don't know, anything else, something negative to see if anything comes up. And I couldn't really find anything either. And when this person that I respect, because I've been watching them and learning from them, when they said, oh, I couldn't find any dirt on Michelle, that was another good indication that, okay, this seems to have some legitimacy to it because, 900 bucks is 900 bucks, it's a good chunk of change. And it's funny because my partner knows that I will spend so much money on education. That's really where all my money goes, to education, because I think it's important to learn new skills, to keep growing and evolving. And of course, like I mentioned before, there's a lot of systems out there that are 1997, 1497. Those are pretty much the prices. And then you find something like this, which for me is in the middle. And yeah, I decided to go for it. This is kind of how it is, okay? And I just want to tell you that, if you're still in that place where you're just researching it, keep researching it. You have to be aligned and you have to really feel like, okay, I'm going to do it. And now I'm going to talk as a psychologist, okay? If you feel stressed or you're talking yourself into something, don't do it, because that's what I call purely ego based. In other words, you feel desperate, and I understand, probably rightly if you're feeling that way, and honor that feeling, but don't make a decision based on desperation. Wait, I always say sleep on it. If you feel like you have to purchase something, unless it's like something urgent and you have to do it, I mean, I understand that's different. But in this specific instance, we're talking about you're purchasing something to help you with your business. First of all, it's a business expense, it's a tax write-off. That's something else good to remember. So you want to save those receipts. But if it's something like this, and you're feeling like, oh, I just need to, I need to, I need to, or you have that FOMO, the fear of missing out, give yourself a space, buy yourself some time, sleep on it. Maybe you need a few days. When you are feeling relaxed and in a place of peace, and then the thought comes along of, oh, I really would like to purchase that program, and it feels good, and you don't feel like you have to convince yourself, you don't feel stressed about it, you're just at peace, and you get a little excited, that's a good indication that maybe you should buy it if you can. But if you have to talk yourself into it, if you're feeling like I need to, or you're feeling stressed or rushed, it's not good. Don't do it. Because even if you did purchase it, the act of purchasing it doesn't resolve the problem that you have in your head that you want this to solve, right? It's not going to take care of it just because you purchased it. You have to go through, you have to learn the skills. And I'm saying that because, like I mentioned jokingly, and I need a sip of water. Like I mentioned jokingly that I am like a professional student because I love to learn. I think I'll learn till the day I just, croak and somebody has to close the box. Because I love learning, sometimes I just get excited because I want to buy another program, and then I don't learn anything or I don't go through it. And that's not good. Purchase from a place of peace, give yourself some time, and then when you're ready, you just do it if that's what you want to do. I just want to say that. You also have for me, the payment plan was I think probably what had me buy it now. If there was no payment plan, I would have waited. Maybe I would have purchased at the $600 level and then know that I had 30 days to hurry up and buy the next level. But really, just when I saw the payment plan and I saw they're not going to upcharge me for using the payment plan, it was like a no-brainer. I just bought it. Okay. Again, this is still day one. And this is what I've been doing. And I just want to say that if you have any questions, of course, contact me, reach out, and I'll let you know. And yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting. There's something here that is really drawing me in. And again, if I end up not learning anything, I will let you know. I will. And I'm really, because I trust other people that I've been following and they're also learning from this, I trust that. And that goes back to, again, having that relationship and connecting with people and trusting them. I think that's it. I hope you got something out of this. And here we go. This is day one. Stay tuned. Bye bye.